Oh, hi, Pete. Well, you were right in class today. Politics is turning out to be a very rough business these days. And a lot of it has to do with old Machiavelli. Machiavelli was an advisor, wrote a book to his prince. That's his famous book. And he asked the question, what is it better for a ruler to be respected and loved by his people, or to be feared and even hated by his people? And Machiavelli said, well, personally, he should be a Christian. Treat his wife nice and his children nice and his servant nice as a private individual. But when it comes to politics, you have to be a wolf. And this is the way he reasoned. He said, let's take a ruler, and you're treating the people fairly, you're treating them nicely, the country's invaded by a real villain, smart, ruthless, and he captures you, and he says, either you sign up with me, or I'll kill you in a million different ways and torture you. Now, here you are, in his hands, immediate fear of death. You love the old prince, but unfortunately, he's not there to save you, and he seems to be losing. Now, you may regret betraying the old prince, but regret's one thing. Naked fear of being in the hands of a fiend is another. Who are you going to sell out? You're going to sell out the guy you loved, and you still may love, because fear is stronger than love if you want to run a country. So have your private morals for the wife and kids and the pets and the servants, but when it comes to politics, go for fear. That's what's going to get you someplace. So a lot of people follow that school of thought. And it sounds terrible, but the interesting thing is, if you're in that kind of an atmosphere, there's a very strong tendency to do the same, to resist Machiavelli. Everybody despises him, but when they're in it, it's very hard not to do it. So you had a good point, Pete. Perhaps that's some reason you can understand why politics is getting more and more vicious today. It's more Machiavellian. Well, good question, Pete. Take it easy. See you next week in class.